In this lecture, we'll be taking a look at the content models that the previous version of HTML was having and the new version, that is HTML5, is having. Now in HTML4, we had two content models, the block level and inline. Now the block level models had paragraph, div, form, table. These elements were called block level elements because they had their own row when a document was created. Next we had inline elements. Now inline elements were anchor tag, span, label, because these were used within the block level elements and they were not rendered on a new line. Rather, they were used inside block level elements and they used to adjust themselves within the space taken by the block level elements. Now with HTML5, the content model has changed and now HTML5 has 7 types of content models. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So with HTML5, we have metadata, embedded, interactive, heading, phrasing, flow, and sectioning. If we talk about the metadata content, as per the specification, metadata content sets up the presentation or behavior of the rest of the content. These are found in the head of the document. And elements include base, command, link, meta, script, style, title. Next we have embedded content, and it's used as a content that imports other resources into the document. And elements include audio, video, iframe, image, math, object, SVG, canvas, embed. Then we have interactive content, any content specifically intended for user interaction. This includes anchor tag, button, details, input, label, menu, select, text area, audio video controls. Next we have heading content, and it's defined as the header of a section which can either be explicitly marked up with sectioning elements or implied by the heading content itself. The elements include H1 to H6 and header group itself. Phrasing content is the text of the document as well as elements used to mark up the text with paragraph level structures. Elements like anchor tag, abbreviation, area, bold, span, BR, button, text area, time, video, script, del, data list, label, and many more are examples of phrasing content. Then we have flow content. Elements include anchor tag, abbreviation, header tags, H1 to H6, header group, header, and many more. We can say that if an element fits inside the body tag, then it's considered as a flow content. These are the elements that would be included in the normal flow of the document. Then we have sectioning content. Content that defines the scope of headings and footers. It creates a new section within the document, and elements include article, aside, nav, section. Now, you may have noticed that several elements appeared in multiple content models depending on how they are used. Over here we have the content model relationship defined in a Venn diagram. The first one which you see over here is the flow content model. Now the flow content model contains every other stuff. Here we have heading and sectioning. Now the heading and section are separate within the flow and they are used to define the document structure and outline. The others like interactive, embedded, phrasing, metadata, they are kind of overlapping each other and somewhat related. That's why you find that the anchor tag, for instance, is present in many of these content models. Now HTML5 is basically concerned with the structure of the markup, not its presentation. That is entirely left to the cascading style sheet. Now that we know the content model relationship, in the next lecture we'll be taking a look at outlining the document.